hands you lemons, you make lemon gelato. And that's just what our next guest did after the shakeup at Bitwise. So here now from Gelataria Del Centro is co-owners Jordan Sanchez and Tammy Waters, along with their chef. This is Chauncey Gardner. Did I say it right?
Gelataria.
Gelataria. Yeah. Gelataria Del Centro. All right. Yeah. Gelataria. So what inspired Gelataria? And I'm so excited for this. So what inspired it?
I'm actually a part of Fresno's sister cities, and one of our sister cities is Verona, Italy. And so I got to travel with a group of Fresnans to visit Verona, and there got to learn more about my roots and my Italian heritage and taste the amazing gelato that Italy has to offer, and wanted to bring a taste of that back to downtown Fresno.
That is so exciting. Okay, so we'll talk about the bittersweet part of this. You guys are from Bitwise.
Yes.
So you were laid off at Bitwise. How did you get here today to opening this to, soon to open this gelato store and starting a Kickstarter?
Yeah, so, obviously everything that went down with Bitwise kind of opened the door for this opportunity. I'd been thinking about it for a while, and Tammy and I had worked together on previous projects, and so we sat down and brainstormed and started a business plan and got to going. But what we lack is the capital to get started. After with what went down with Bitwise, we needed to find a way in which we could fund this. And so really tried to reach out to the community for support, and saw that Ampersand had success in the past, and that's how they started their business. And so they've been very supportive of us and even mentorship towards us. So we launched our Kickstarter, and it's currently running right now.
That's great. All right, how close are we to the money that we need? How much more money do we need?
We still need to raise about $20,000, and we've got about 10 days to do it.
Okay. I don't know if there are 20,000 people out there watching, but I'm sure there's a couple thousand.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a couple thousand. You got $1. If you want gelato, you got to make it happen.
Yeah.
So where is the vision for this store? Where's it going to be?
In Warner's.
Okay, so in Warner's Theater.
Yeah.
And how are you going to incorporate the delicious flavors, the great atmosphere, the style that you both have? What is the vision for the space?
I think we definitely want to make sure we stay true to Warner Center, and kind of stay within the Art Nouveau style, which is right up both of our alleys.
Yes.
And so they've been nice enough to let us kind of utilize some of their finishes from their basement area and rehab a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So
well, I love that. I have been on a big Magnolia Network kick where people will go into very storied spaces and really stay true to the history, but they've got this modern, use for it, which is gelato. Okay, so this is my favorite part. You're going to show us, you're going to give us a little taste of what you've come up with. Sure. How do you come up with the flavors?
I'm going to try to stick with what's in season.
Okay.
What's available to us, ingredients-wise. Today I put together a vegan chocolate fudge gelato.
Oh, delicious.
So I'm still playing around with a lot of the recipes, and it's been a lot of fun.
Why don't you plate that for us?
Sure.
And Jordan, I'll ask you about how the community so far has responded to your ideas about opening this store and your ideas about using Warner's for a store like this.
Yeah, so that's actually a reason that we're serving the vegan gelato today. We've had a lot of community feedback asking about vegan options and if that would be a possibility. So our Italian ice will be vegan, and now we're experimenting with the gelato to kind of satisfy that community outreach and need. We also are just so thankful to all of the business owners around Warner Center and inside Warner Center and in downtown. We intend to have an affogato collab with Fulton Street Coffee, who's our next door neighbor, and have really worked well with the Warner's board to, get these original fixtures from when the theater opened in 1920s to redisplay them inside our theater. So there's just a lot of historic buffs in the downtown community that are excited to see that kind of vision come to life.
Well, okay, I'm excited. Is that one for me? Can I say
This one.
Okay, you know what I'm thinking now that you mentioned your affogato is something with alcohol in it. That's where my brain almost goes. And there are so many, there's so many cocktail places that are opening downtown.
Yes.
And we've got the whole brewery district. Maybe you could do some sort of full circle vanilla.
Right?
Vanilla.
The Tioga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so good. Okay. That is absolutely delicious. For people that don't know, what's the difference between ice cream and gelato?
Ice cream has a lot more air and not as much fat also. Like gelato is pretty dense and you have to balance the fat and just the right amount of air also. So that's the main difference. It's a lot more rich.
So a little bit less fat in the gelato and less air.
It's absolutely delicious. This is like eating fudge, but like a twist on fudge. It's delicious.
Right,
And the little streusel is delicious. The cocoa nibs are just absolutely perfect. All right. We will have all the information. If you'd like to see gelato downtown, then you've got to contribute to the Kickstarter. You've got to help get this business off the ground. Gelataria.
Gelataria.
Gelataria. We will have all the information, how you can donate to the Kickstarter online. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thanks so much.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
And after the break, we're getting you ready for your next Backyard Bash. Chef David Olson joins us after the break to share some grilling tips. Stay there.